Alright, I wanted to show you what my mask looked like before I did paper mache on it. So I constructed all of my three-dimensional features out of tag board and then taped them onto my mask, and let's count how many I have here. There's 1, 2, this actual, the top lip here is one big piece of tag board, so that's 3. I did the lower jaw, which is 4. And then the eyelids or brow bones count as 1, even though there's 2 of them. So that's 5. The eye itself is 6. And the ears will count as the 7th three-dimensional feature. So I really went into detail on mine. It got really intricate and did a lot of features, but your requirement is just to do 3 different three-dimensional features. So these are things that are structurally going to be popping off the surface, that flat surface of our mask. And I'm going to show you a few different ways that you can create three-dimensional features. And I'll start with this. By the way, we are going to be practicing on this cardstock paper. There's templates for these 2 particular designs. And to explore and make up your own design, you can use, I have a lot of this green cardstock. We are not taping this directly onto our mask. We're just practicing on this and gathering our own templates, and then you will use that template, trace it out onto tag board, and use the tag board to put onto your mask. I just don't want us to waste any tag board, so this we can waste. We can practice as much as we want, figure it out, and throw it away if we need. So yeah, first technique I want to show is this. I call it wide to narrow. And you might want to go ahead and grab this if you're thinking about doing a snout on your mask. This works really good for a snout, but it could work for really anything. If you like the shape of this, you can make it bigger or you can make it smaller. You can alter it a little bit. Basically all it is you want to fold where I have these dotted lines. So all of those folds were away from me. I didn't fold it inward. And then I need scissors. You want to cut along this line here. So from the bottom corner to this intersection right here. And then you will see the more you overlap this, the more three-dimensional this becomes. So if you want, you can kind of eyeball it. Don't have a whole lot of room here, but you can hold it up to your mask and you can see how it looks. If you like how it looks, and if you think you want to use this technique, you can go ahead, get a writing tool, and write what you'll use it for. So snout, and then write how many you will need to cut out of this. So I would just need 1. Snout times 1. If you wanted to make, you can't get any bigger than this piece of cardstock, but your oak tag could be bigger. So you could write, if you want it to be a few inches longer, you can write plus 3 inches. And then you'll know when you cut it out of tag board, you'll need to cut it a little bit bigger. Alright? So you don't have to tape this. I just kind of eyeballed it. I held it together and then you lay it flat so you can trace this onto your oak tag once you have all your 3D features planned out. This is another method for something like a snout. But like I said, you can use it for anything. You can do a very small version of this and use it as an eye or something, or an ear or a horn. This isn't strictly a snout. And then I forgot to add the line here from the corner to the intersection. Just go ahead and make that cut. And here's a different snout style where it starts very narrow and gets wider towards the bottom. You can hold it up to your mask, see how that looks. See if you like it. And I'm just going to demonstrate this for demonstration purpose. I'm going to tape it. You don't need to tape these. But I want to show you an extra little trick for doing something like nostrils. You can actually take this and punch that corner in and make nostrils on your snout. And you can do that to that other technique as well. Pretty much anything, any corner that you make is pressable. You can puncture it into, make it collapse and make it into a some nostrils. So that's pretty cool. You could even do a little snout like this. Doesn't have to be that size. Alright, if I liked this, I could write snout times 1, and then I'd want to undo the fold and just set this aside, keep it. This is my template for when I cut it out of tagboard.